Quaid Azam, Part 180. Besides, there was also the personal aspect, Jinnah's personal life with radiance of his romantic marriage to young Ratanbai Petit had begun to sour under unyielding glare and heat of the critical demands of India's freedom struggle. His marriage needed time and attention, but then so did his commitment to India's independence. In consequence, his personal life suffered. Rati and he both went through great pain. They separated, and yet he maintained a close relationship with her. She, after a long illness, died in 1929. His own health then began to suffer greatly. He was, after all, already in his late 50s and was a chain smoker and under great political stress. Besides, he now had the responsibility of a child. He needed a break, a change, a different environment, at least for some time. Surely disappointed by the roundtable conferences, the impasse in Hindu-Muslim relations and the stolid immobility of the imperial British made Jinnah reflect and question where his life was now headed. Make an attempt at joining British politics through a membership of the House. He mused, and though attracted temporarily by the idea, he realized no British party would accept him. He was already too big for them. Besides, India always beckoned continuously. Soon after the publication of a white paper on Indian constitutional reform in March 1933, he publicly expressed his views on it in London. Here he evaluated the proposals contained in this paper for political progress in India, criticized the powers and functions of the Governor-General and provincial governors and the numerous safeguards contained in it, pointing out the difficulty in setting up the All India Federation. Under the scheme, he reacted with an oft-quoted note, "I'm convinced that there is no hope for India without real and genuine Hindu-Muslim unity, which can only be achieved by Hindus who are in majority." See, this is the sincerity of the leader and not the fake attitude of those congressionals. There must be a real change of heart. It is then alone that India will command respect all over the world and her voice will become really effective. It is futile to expect the important changes favorable to India from the select committee as long as India is divided. His deeper disappointment was this continuing failure to achieve Hindu-Muslim unity. In a later speech in 1938 to the students of Aligarh Anglo-Muslim College, he had told his anguish. "I received the shock of my life at the meeting of the Round Table Conference. I saw the face of danger, the Hindu sentiment, the Hindu mind, the Hindu attitude led to me the conclusion that there was no hope of unity. I felt very pessimistic about my country. The position was most unfortunate. The Muslims were like dwellers in no man's land. They were led either by the flunkies of the British government or to the camp followers of the Congress. Whenever attempts were made to organize the Muslim, Tories and flunkies on the one hand, and traitors in the Congress camp on the other frustrated the efforts. I began to feel that neither could I help India, nor change the Hindu mentality, nor could I make Muslims realize their precarious position, and I felt so disappointed and so depressed that I decided to settle down in London. Note that I did not love India, not that I did not love India, but I felt utterly helpless." Now it explains all. I need not to add any comment into it. It explains all